Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 cards that I created using the Bright Borders stamp set and the punch that goes along with that, and that is in the annual catalog. If you can hop on over to my blog and you can just search on Bright Borders and it'll pop up. And this is, I think, to the point punch, and it coordinates with this stamp set. So the first card that I created is just a basic white card base, and then I took a strip of Highland Heather cardstock and some Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. Now, all the measurements and the supplies for everything I'm using today will be on my blog in a free project download. So you could hop on over there, blessedbycards.com. So then what I did was I stamped one of the borders in Highland Heather and punched it out with this punch. I did a second punch of the Highland Heather cardstock just to back half of that to give it a little dimension here on the side. And then I stamped You're So Kind in the Highland Heather ink. And that is our first card. My second card, I did a thank you, and this is a Night of Navy card base. And I did a layer of Misty Moonlight, and I ran that through the metal 3D plate and in the for your 3D metal plate, and I got this kind of design on the paper. And then I mounted that on top, and I took a piece of the Designer Series paper. I think this is a Timeless Plaid, and I just cut a little banner, and then I stamped the Bright Borders, and I did the little flower one in Night of Navy, and then put the thank you in the inside. And that is our second card. And the last card that I created, I did just something a little bit different. Now, this is a little stamp. Now I can't remember what stamp that is from, but I will put it on either I'll link it right here in the video so you can see what actual stamp this is, what set this from, but it's a little teeny tiny little stamp that I just decided to use. What I did was I cut 3 strips of just very vanilla, and I stamped the fun border, and then I stamped these flowers. And then I just did a little bit of sponging inside the flowers to give it some pop. And then I stamped the thank you in the sweet little borders that has the flowers on the side. And then that's all in Cherry Cobbler. I mounted it on a piece of Very Vanilla, and I just took a piece of Cherry Cobbler ribbon. I do believe this is retired, but you probably have something in your stash. If you don't have any ribbon, you can just take a little strip of cardstock and wrap it around, and that'll give you the same effect as a ribbon. And so then I just mounted it on my Cherry Cobbler card, and of course I will put a piece of white on the inside before I add my sayings and greetings before I send it out. So that's our third card, and I will link that set so that you can see it. But all of the measurements, all the supplies, all of everything that I'm using is available in a project sheet download on my on my blog at blessedbycards.com. So that's all I have today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hop on over to my blog, and you can purchase this set or anything else that you want, and I would be happy to serve you as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So until next time, be blessed.